What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Yep, you're right.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Can we play banker next time?
Time itself is a silent song.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Delivery thế stream. Thì chơi đi. Stream vui vui thôi à. Delivery ra. Stream vui vui đỡ chán rồi chứ.
Yoo-hoo! Hey! I see everything! This isn't good!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Detached from the world.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let my name echo in song! Shine down!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Alo, mic check. Mic check. Có mic mà ta. Gì vậy? Em mẹ mà chứ em.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge. Time to shine.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Shower me with... I see everything. Earlier. Yeah. I don't understand.
Let my name echo in song!
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! 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 Ha!
See?
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Anh không tìm được ai nhìn như một cô thiên thần ngoài em. Phong luôn cả mấy cái nắm tay, anh chỉ muốn được làm bạn của em. Nhìn em đi dạo chơi với nó mà anh lại thấy trong lòng mình ghen. Insta anh có tận nghìn like nhưng sao chỉ chờ đợi một người xem. S cho sự si mê, I cho sự im lặng, M cho sự mê muội vào tay có nghĩa là phải lòng. Nếu em là người yêu anh sẽ chiều đến mức em sinh hư. Viết cho em nghìn lá thư khi ngồi trong phòng vệ sinh nữa.
It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Viết cho em nghìn lá thư. Anh chỉ muốn được là thằng kia khi em đang bận đi chơi cùng ai đó. Nhìn em nuôi chó anh cũng muốn được cùng em đến nuôi nó. Thấy em trên nhạc anh cũng muốn ngồi cạnh em để nghe theo nhạc em nghe như lời nhưng vì mê em mà anh lại mê nó. Phắc luôn mông với vú, bọn nó thuốc thì anh cũng đéo xem. Anh gặp em lần đầu và thứ đầu tiên anh thấy là mắt em. Anh cố nhìn xuống vú nhưng không hiểu sao cứ nhìn lên mắt em. Anh chỉ nhìn thấy mắt em, mắt em. Anh không tìm được ai nhìn như một cô thiên thần của em. Có luôn cả mình cả nắm tay, chỉ muốn được làm bạn của em. Nhìn em đi dạo chơi với nó mà anh lại thấy trong lòng mình đen. Insta anh có tên mình like nhưng giờ chỉ chờ đợi nhiều người xem. S cho sự si mê, I cho sự im lặng, M cho sự mê muội và P có nghĩa là phải lòng. Nếu em là người yêu, anh sẽ chiều đến mức em sinh. Viết cho em nhìn lá từ khi ngồi trong phòng vệ sinh. Nữ nhìn ra ngoài cửa sổ, cả thành phố đang sống cùng nhau. Anh nhìn hàng trăm tòa nhà để đoán xem em đang đứng ở đâu. Chắc em đang ngồi ăn gà và em mãi xem show K-pop. Em mới mãi xem show K-pop nhưng em xinh như xinh thật. Anh chọn con yêu là mình và em thích ăn trứng muối phô mai và đi nhật trong ngày sinh nhật. Em sẽ mong tay hình đồ trúc, thích ăn mọi thứ về hạt tiêu. Lúc nào cũng đến trường đúng lúc, nhìn em cười ngại phát là yêu. Ok đi ra ngoài sân và anh ngắm những vì sao. Anh tưởng em cũng ngồi gần đây và ngắm những vì sao. Sau này sẽ ra mặt trăng trong lúc mình đang ngắm cùng nhau và em sẽ nhận ra suốt bao lâu nay mình nói chuyện hợp nhau nhưng thực ra ngoài đời em còn chả để ý. Hay là mấy bài kiểm tra được 10 mà em vẫn còn chả để ý. Anh nhảy hip hop ngày hôm qua ở trên trường vào sáng ngày khai giảng nhưng em mải buồn với trai nên em chẳng để ý. Còn anh để ý là anh không tìm được ai như một cô thiên thần ngoài em. Phao luôn cả một cái nắm tay chỉ muốn được làm bạn của em. Nhìn em đi dạo chơi với nó mà anh lại thấy trong lòng mình ghen. Insta anh có tên mình like nhưng sao chỉ chờ đợi một người xem.
If you still have any
However,
cho sự im lặng, M cho sự mê muội và P có nghĩa là phải lòng. Nếu em là người yêu anh sẽ chiều đến mức em sinh.
But I will
Viết
be
cho em
back
nhìn
in an
lá từ khi ngồi trong phòng vệ sinh. Nữ.
Bye for now.
Are you ready, Bye?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You know, Paimon's kind of cute, yeah.
Tài khoản ngân hàng tăng dần lên, nhiệt độ thành phố giảm dần xuống. Vài ba cuộc gọi ra đường buổi đêm, party nhưng không cần uống. Tủ đồ mới đã chật thêm, lịch đầy đồ việc trong đó. Lúc mặt đèn nương bật lên, all my homies go for $808 bills, catch whipping through the city while no doubt it's on the real. It's all about the culture, it's all about the game. Forever rapping corners, I'm never switching lanes. When the place go insane, bọn tao lên đồ trong đêm. Để Jordan cho buổi tối, để cho fame tạm sang bên. Để Timberland trên sáng và không quên nhìn lên trên. High high và đi lên, shine bright like Lil Wayne. I'm in the mad drop, no stop. Cách để mày phá đảo trò chơi là ngậm mồm và làm tốt việc của mình trước khi ngồi nhìn tiền rơi. Quên lực đến từ kiến thức, tao cầm bút trong lúc nghỉ ngơi. Tập trung ở trong cả tiềm thức, tập trung những thứ bị bỏ rơi. Đôi mắt luôn nằm bên ngoài nhưng tầm nhìn có được từ bên trong. 808 không chạm chất xám, đừng dám mang bán khi làm chưa xong. Square the level, nghệ thuật, go all black cùng với anh em. Bỏ qua ảo giác tàu level khác, lâu gì ngồi thiền ở trong bức tranh đèn.
So my grandpa,
Funeral direct.
if he had just, but according, hand on top.
In what?
Don't know, but one thing I do know about Baij anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baiju himself about all of this tomorrow.
I'm riding around the city, to me it's sounding pretty. The pretty paper miss me, ngẩng đầu quay sang vị trí. 1 giờ đêm và nó vẫn yên vị. Sắp tiền là đếm từng tí. Tao nói thật chứ không có thiên vị. Tìm tao chơi ở trên mặt phố, tìm tao ở khu của tao. Vài anh em vừa có hợp đồng họ ký thật nhanh mà chưa kịp báo. Nên đừng có pass the plan khi mà đầu tao vẫn chưa xong việc. Tao mơ về giày màu xanh ngay cả lúc người ta vừa xong tiệc. $808 bills, keep it real, fuck with the deal, fucking it up and then fuck with your feel. Đổi lời chứ không nên muộn mất. Lên xe leo số vào bàn ga, mắt nhìn ra xa, võng mặt càng ra. Não mày trên đôi thì đào tao trên làm ba. Phóng vào tác phẩm chỉ của tao còn đang chạy. R97 tốc độ như đang chạy. What the fuck, đừng có nơi đi trì hoãn bản năng của tao, muốn thì phải làm ngay. Yeah, chạy là tôn giáo, mối quan hệ tao thông thạo. Nhắc mày gọi anh em, tạo chiến thuật dùng đầu vào tao trên cao từ xa tỏa sáng cứ như là ông sao ở trong bóng tối. tối bọn tao toàn công lao nếu mày thấy yếu thì tao bảo không sao đó là lý do kẻ mạnh thường thắng và đó là khi lười biếng không đi đôi với thượng đẳng ngồi đó mà nghĩ tao nhét tiền vào bên trong ngân hàng quay lại sáng tạo khi tao tạm dừng cuộc chơi đứng trên cao bọn tao quan sát khi chuyển đến điểm cân bằng mới.
Yes, I remember now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baishu's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baish. My pleasure. Not at all, Doctor. You're still in the early stage.
I suggest you...
Director Who, do you have any...
Seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did, but... How did you accomplish that?
Though I regret to say...
Oh, come on.
Là bởi vì có em lấy anh mộng em tôi bao giấc mơ chôn sâu anh từng giấu bởi vì là chỉ em
I've been...
Yes, of course. Everyone?
Yeah, thấy em nhìn lướt khi vào show biết ngay là cả anh cần câu. Yeah, còn ngay cả squad anh nhìn thâu anh đoán là không ai cứu được đâu.
Did you
Yeah, baby girl
seriously
anh xin
expect
số
to
sau
cover
một
it
tuần
up
mãi một
just
lượt
by
flow
putting
đó
on
là
a
buổi sáng
break?
em cho anh chờ lâu
But
xung
in
quanh
any
của em nguyên một
case,
hàng dâu em ra
why
cười
must
ngại
you
không
keep
một
this a
câu anh bảo
Who's
thoải mái đi
there?
với ai sao phải giấu tặng anh cho em bông hoa mai trong ngày xấu nhưng phải thế nó mới tôn không mà xinh của em wow tặng em cà phê
Why
cà
did you
phê
follow
pha
us
em
here?
bạc xỉu tiền anh bún chả cảm thấy cá hồi được vừa rồi
Oh.
hơi suy người anh như
What
đá
did
là
I
khi bố
just
bún chả đá nên là
traveler?
lên Đà Lạt
Fine,
tựa
man.
cho nó chill đê
The truth
đi
is,
ra để ra tiêu
instead,
đê
he
em bảo mày là
transferred
yêu
some of
ghê
his
một
own
con
life
Airbnb
force
thì mình siêu mê
to his
một ngày con
patient.
áo phao xem mình ngắm sao
Bye,
bận gà
Joe.
trên đồi xong rồi tán
My
nhau
credit- I
Say
believe
từng
the
phụ thể,
irregular-
chán
the
gạo,
poison
tình
has-
cảm để chúng chạm nhau
Hey, I was treating people.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec.
Hardly.
Still, traveler, Paimon. Baiju.
Thank you.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no...
The poison in Jialiang system, yes. Let's head there as well as in...
Yep. Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask her...
She was indeed. She is set...
Wait.
Jiang Li the last time she visited.
World? I don't know.
Nor didn't...
Oh.
No.
Paimon never knew you were... What?
Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Chuyện mà em muốn nói crazy. Hey, mỗi lần nghe tên mình được gọi, nói thầm em vào tai, nhìn vào mắt em cười lúc em
Chung Shung and I found a hidden compartment. No, your eyes do not. Some toxins, if it's a concoction.
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can.
The gall of the...
Only one.
This is getting crazy. Hey, since this... You mean, think a little harder, Papa. So you're saying... Wait, but that doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
Look at the fact.
It's too early to draw any. Yes. So if we can. Do you know anything about God remains in Chingsa?
Well...
Chung Shung's memories at these days. She has to.
Whoa. What? Hey, plenty of people with my assist stronger and healthier. Guys.
Unfortunate.
Peppermint. Ugh, this is
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter.
With how What? Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do...
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Aren't all Adepti in the habit of material...
Well.
Huh? It's you.
Baiju of Boo Boo Pharmacy. The Lantern Rite when we met briefly. I was unaware of your true identity. I must...
Huh?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been too often. Fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath a vile monster. The land was finally cleansed. The seal is still, however, I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I... That's Shell for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete...
If the god remains are leaking from
Master! Master! There's a problem!
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? Based on past experience, he should...
It seems that everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharm...
Tay chân.
Dad, what?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baishu, you're back! My dad was doing fine.
When Gwei left, he was still conscious.
Gwei, please take Jiaoliang to the back.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baishu's not gonna use Chung Shung's secret art again, is he?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still...
Much better. Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh,
No, the adventure is...
I'll come with...
Don't forget what...
No, on the...
Traveler? Baiju hasn't... Huh? You're finally awake? That was far too...
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant.
So, how much longer do you think Baiju's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baiju! Changsha!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I
Xiaoliang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life?
I made an error in my initial and as a result...
What?
Yes. Jialiang has though it was...
Had he not taken it all these years...
Still, more...
That explains...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have I fear that the situation...
I never to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond...
Well, in any case, her regular and given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baiju.
It's Jialiang!
Dr. Baiju, please, you've already done so much for my family. After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be able to...
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress...
No! Before I forget everything again.
This trip will...
I never expected to live this long in the first place. There's only one thing I fear now.
Very well.
Dr. Baiju, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartment. Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time.
Okay.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside...
The Mother Lode's influence is growing stronger. Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is?
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence here.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you?
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting.
The digging marks here appear in a thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the two, but why did they abandon?
I remembered, but she said that the method.
Easy, Jialiang. Come on.
The doctor will see you now.
Mind the side effects.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were no doubt an encounter with the after them. Jiang.
That's right. This is what.
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Strike a pose. Everyone hold hands. Hey.
Illusion shattered.
This is nothing.
The doctor will see you now.
bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor will see you.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Doctor Who! Hey! Look at her! The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency. Yeah.
Torn to oblivion! Ha!
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then...
What are we waiting for? It's not as simple as that. Don't you? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the... If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang... Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will...
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! Baiju, you're a great doctor! Surely you gotta know if...
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right up until the moment when she lost consciousness.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organs.
But Dr. Baiju, if I continue to sustain my own life using... I know for if my choice can bring Jiangli back...
Jialiang?
After cheating death... Traveler...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang?
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods.
Mortals are fated to grow old. What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now...
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, at least.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of I cannot help but think...
When all this began... I've said my goodbyes.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition.
I'll take... Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
Jialiang! 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 Dad!
Didn't I... Huh?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If
Dr. Baizhu,
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to as... That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, of course, whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name. And it would have had no... In the end, all I know is that if I... And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off?
Oops.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may...
No wonder he didn't...
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted, leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him. You stay away from my dad! Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally got... All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something at times like this.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon! Alright, first...
Wait up! I'll come to...
Baizhu.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenyu Vale. Changsheng, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for
No, not at all. But not just Baizhu.
Huh.
Life force...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of... When I treated Jia Liang, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences.
But you took such... The reason I left our master, but in the end, are all disciples of Shenyu Vale...
We are doctors.
Baizhu, I can tell... Can you still stop before...
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us...
Hey! Food's ready!
Mom, come and join us.
The traveler taught.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baiju, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what.
Baiju, what did Jiang Li mean by... Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including by... Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It is a...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
contract has strict requirements.
But when one, though they know better than, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame.
So,
At Chang Sheng's art, I have nothing but the utmost respect.
huh?
What makes a if disease, many may view that I don't want those who come after me to lose their life. Precisely.
Even the gods.
For a selfish.
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you so...
We also, okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after. I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precise?
Add up. Thank you for...
Have you packed all your things? Make sure...
Don't worry. I have to take care of yourselves while I'm out. And make sure you remind Mom to take her medicine on time. If running the store gets...
Oh, Yoey Mia. Your mother and I got so... We've never left the country. So we don't know how Outlanders might view...
Oh, relax. Outlanders are friendly and warm. Look at Toma from the Yashiro Commission.
A mop tier? What mop? Oh! Do you mean the broken...
No! I said top, not mop. You know, Toma even sent...
We haven't heard this kind of friendly bit.
Oh, hey you two! It's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm excited because I'm going on a trip soon. Many things have changed. You two have been...
That's right.
Ah, I remember you two. Your word of your incredible accomplishments has spread throughout Inazuma. My daughter's a big fan of yours.
Come on, Dad. Who's never dreamed of... Oh, thanks. But if an opportunity presents itself...
All right. Did you two come over today to order some...
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm gone. Dad's in charge of making fireworks. You've seen how skilled he is, so...
Oh, no.
Oh, so in that case...
Sure. So, where are you planning?
No clue.
Huh?
But I don't...
That's it?
Not a long time ago, the Naganaharas were inspired. Dad says that Inazuma today is completely different from how it was in the past. If I can see this meteor shower, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with a new kind of firework. I know, right? Of course, my main reason is that I want to go and look outside Inazuma.
No need to be shy about it. You gotta play hard.
You know, you're right. Sumeru. I've heard of it. It has a ton of trees, a super impressive.
Yep, and
really?
We won't know if something's real or not unless we ask. Don't worry. Well, he does anyway.
Wouldn't I be taking up your time though?
Exactly!
All right, Dad! You can have more. Remember! Okay, let's head to.
Please speak to President Song.